Sani Abacha's spirit has taken over presidential villa. Human rights lawyer fumes over actions by DSS. A vocal human rights lawyer, Effiong, has reacted to the two notable actions carried out by operatives of the Department of State Services, DSS, on Monday morning. Politics Nigeria reports that operatives of the DSS area picked up the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, Comrade Joe Ajiru, and subsequently invaded Syria's office. This action by the secret police have continued to generate reactions across the country. Joining in the flurry of reactions, Effiong, in a series of posts on his X handle, condemned the actions of the Department of State Services, DSS, and opined that the spirit of the late head of state, General Sani Abacha, has taken over the presidential villa. He wrote, "The spirit of Sani Abacha has taken over the presidential villa." Sani Abacha was Nigerian military dictator and statesman who the generality of the country believed ruled Nigeria with an iron fist from 1993 following a palace coup d'etat until his sudden death in 1998. According to reports, he wielded power with an unyielding attitude, and his rule heralded an unprecedented total disregard for human rights, with several political assassination and summary execution of dissidents and political opponents in Nigeria. The report further added that his rule drew disrepute to the country, with Nigeria becoming a pariah state in international relations, particularly with regard to the execution of environmental activists Ken Saro-Wiwa. My dear, everything, I've said it before, everything Tinubu stood and fought against, all those things being on the shows, not just make it for bobos. It is the real Tinubu that we are seeing. Because they said, you know go no person finish, give a man power and money. That is when you see his true character. A man lowers self, when person be low of in lower, you go also see him for who he be. Then give that person power. Give the person money, give the person fame. You will also see that person again for who he really be. This is somebody that fought, that they refer to as the father of democracy. Everybody will refer to you as a father of democracy. We don't they go they turn in their graves. Then go say, see you. Now deceive, now this man deceive also. Everything this man did, every damn thing, he has fought against it. Okay. So somebody is coming out here to say, let us handle the problem of Nigeria. Let us hand over the problem of Nigeria to God. Look, see, God has given us brains, active brains to think. 2 hands to walk, 2 legs to walk. I don't know what I need. I don't know why. See, God will do his own part as God, but he will never do what you're supposed to do. It's just like somebody who's asking God for a job. You understand? If you don't connect to people, nowadays it's even easier. You understand? It's easier. You don't need to go outside and even look. Yes, if you don't know, you don't need to go outside. If you dare for your house, send out interview letters. Connect with people online. You get contacts for your phone. Reach out to them. If you start to reach out to them, except nominal jobs, now you define quite alright. You understand me? You're just like somebody who is in business and you're not posting online. If you're somebody who is online, or you know they open your shop, you go sell market. God will not come. God cannot bring customers to your house. You have to go outside. Abi? So it is the same way. This is not a matter of God will help. God has given us everything we need to become a great nation. It is now left for us to carve it. So if you're sitting there and waiting for God to do, I don't understand what you're waiting for God to do. You're wasting your time. I say, make I just tell you now. Okay? I just pray that everyone that contributed in one way or the other for the emergence of Tinubu as a president will be a victim of a dictatorship. Sincerely, I pray so. Because there are some people who, up till this moment, even when it is crystal clear that this man does not have any good plans for Nigerians, they are still backing and supporting him. Now, the people who see, they make me, I won't lose my mind. Like, it is good, it is fair you came out, during that election period, Tinubu, let's say maybe you voted, let us assume you voted for him because you thought he was going to do things better. But in the midst of all of this that is happening, you still come out and have the audacity. You drink fearless, come as I can't follow the yarn dust. You will see what will make you to complain. You will see problem that money cannot solve if you have received money. Money no go be your problem, but you will get problem. Yeah, the problem is not going to be what money can solve. I repeat myself. Yes, that is how pained it is. Because the thing is, these politicians, are we even aware that in the last election, PDP and APC had to collide together? Politicians keeping their differences aside, colliding together. People who don't abuse the living daylights out of themselves, putting their differences aside, and you and me that they are maltreating, we cannot come outside, stand together and actually work against these politicians and fight against them. And you are telling me to call on God. God to do what exactly? To do what? Do you understand? Really, or has Abacha spirit hidden for 26 years in some of us and just maybe it has been hiding against person way. Shebi this man wey sit down there say Abacha do and this. Maybe Abacha don't hide inside him body now and he don't come outside because I don't understand and I don't understand what is going on. When was in power, they no born you to do rubbish, being you who. His government was the best ever in Nigeria, steady light, free education and so on. Yes, now I meant Abacha. Yes, that is yes. Sani execution was the death penalty for brutally murdering his fellow kinsman, the Ogoni for business tycoons during General Abacha regime. President Tinubu is good and is doing a good job for the country. It is only Nigerians that are always impatient. Wait until good things come up. Be everything Tinubu is not and never the cause of Nigerian problems. The problems has been there before him. All people need to support him and see the good of his governance come into fruition. I pray to rule after him and solve all the problems, finish and final. Everyone should pray, let him hand over to me. I am the real president of Nigeria 2027. We should leave me alone. We should leave me alone though. Now listen to this. Points of correction. Sani Abacha's regime is not worse as Tinubu's government. Tinubu's government is the worst by far since the amalgamation of Nigeria in 1915. That is the truth and 100% facts. My own is just that people who are saying we should trust this man, there is no hope in sight. It is until I see hope. You cannot tell me to hope. See, this is not how going to come. This is not a matter of we are hoping for God's blessings. We are supposed to be seeing traces of. We don't want we are not saying that we should see everything. At least traces of some things good that are happening, things that are changing, that will make us be like, okay, something is actually happening. Do you understand? That is how it is supposed to be, not the other way around. It is when we have seen this hope now. When you're coming out and saying we should do this and we should, fuel they expensive, fuel see the climb, they go up. The man is not, and apart from play, he's not cutting expenses, so he's not ready to cut expenses. You self check him now. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy.